Hi, hello, welcome to or welcome back to my channel. Shout out to the Salem Coven members who are seeing this first. Thank you so much for supporting my channel. And if you haven't already connected with me over on Patreon, it's completely free to join and you'll still get some perks. I'll occasionally drop a YouTube video there first, or I'll make a video previously only accessible to the Salem's Coven members, accessible for everyone. If a video is ever blocked on YouTube after it's posted, it will be available for free on Patreon, plus it's ad free. However, if you are interested, you can join the Salem's Coven members, which gets you early access to all my content, extended versions, exclusive live streams, unblurred visuals like official music videos, requested live performances, interviews, things that I either can't put on YouTube or I have to blur for YouTube, documentaries, more weighing on what I do next, things like that. All of the information will be in the description below. Okay, so today we have another installment of the missed content along the way of my Kendrick journey, and we have another video of the requested Kendrick features. Today's video is going to be all of the SZA featuring Kendrick songs that have been requested. I believe there's 3 songs and maybe 2 music videos. In case you're new here, I usually listen to the song first with the lyrics, and then I go to a music video. That way I don't get too distracted by the visuals. The first song is from 2014. And it's Babylon. I'm so excited. Aside from the Kendrick songs featuring SZA like Gloria and Luther, I haven't listened to much SZA. I know one song for sure. Shout out to JB, who is one of the mods who put me onto one song that I'm obsessed with and I love. Those are the only ones that I know of. Oh, and I guess the ones from the Black Panther album, I did do those. So I'm really excited. I'm sorry to already pause, but that is so hauntingly ethereal. Oh my gosh. Crucify, crucify me. Crucify, I can't recall the last time I took advice from anyone. Shaped like the figure 8. Who trusts pretty girls anyway? Ooh. I can't recall the last time I took advice from anyone. I'm sure I'll be the death of me. And I can't recall the last time I took love from anyone. I called daddy, who's got one anyway, not me. Oh my god. I love this. I don't even know what she's saying. And that is so rare for me. I heard it. I was reading it. But the production and her voice, I was on another plane, okay? I need to start again because I don't even know what I just listened to. What? I'm also turning it up a little bit. Crucify, crucify me. Crucify, the chills I have all over my body. Oh my gosh. Okay. I can't recall the last time I took advice from anyone. Shaped like the figure 8. Who trusts pretty girls anyway? And I can't recall the last time I took advice from anyone. I'm sure I'll be the death of me. And I can't recall the last time I took love from anyone. I called daddy, who's got one anyway, not me. Are you hating yourself? Do you really hate me? Are you hating yourself? I don't have words. This is so good. I'm obsessed with the sound, her voice. I knew I loved her voice from what I've heard so far. Just like a stunning vocalist, but oh my God. Okay, we just need to talk about lyrics. I think I need to take a second without her singing and the production to like look at the lyrics because I'm telling you, it's like that's just like such a weird thing for me to experience every time I get songs like this. It's always so interesting and like fun for me because I am such a lyrics person. Be pulled out of that is always like a fun experience for me. I love the crucify me. Okay, I can't recall the last time I took advice from anyone. Shaped like a figure eight, who trusts pretty girls anyways? Or anyway. And I can't recall the last time I took advice from anyone. I'm sure I'll be the death of me. And I can't recall the last time I took love from anyone. I called daddy, who's got one, anyone, not me. So at first, couldn't figure out if she was talking about herself, as in like reflecting on how she feels about herself. This is her own internal battle. But I'm not sure that that's fully the case because then when it says, are you hating yourself? Do you really hate me? Are you hating yourself? And I don't know, there's something about her tone that makes me feel like she may have some of these insecurities, but it almost feels like there's a tone to it. It's not quite sarcastic. I don't know. It's kind of, maybe a better way to say it is like, it's almost like loaded, where I feel like it's got a little bit of bite to it. And at first I thought that was just directed like her being kind of like frustrated with herself. But I get this impression that maybe this is someone else has maybe made her feel this way or maybe brought this to the surface. I could be wrong. We're going to need to keep listening for me to know for sure. And then it says, I called daddy, who's got one anyway. So like, I don't know, maybe this is like something with the way that she grew up and maybe perhaps her relationship with her dad. This is something that maybe he has said to her. I don't know. Was it worth it? Would you do it again? Aren't you tired of always making amends? Or I know you hate me now. That's where it feels like she's almost talking to someone. And again, maybe it is the dad thing, but I don't know. I feel like this is loaded. I feel like maybe it's a part of it is maybe some of her own internal monologue, but also maybe the way she grew up. I don't know anything about her. The only thing I know about her is when she interviewed Kendrick for an article that we read, and she talked about her mom. I can't even remember the way she put it. It was a great article, but her mom not wanting to like take up space essentially, and how she's always tried to do that for herself, and it's maybe like kind of rubbed off on her mom in a way. So that's really the only information about her family that I can really remember having awareness of. So that's just hearsay, like this is just me, shots in the dark. I don't know if maybe it was something to do with like maybe the way she grew up, and then maybe she also is feeling this way in like a relationship. Feels a little bit more than just her talking to herself and her own thoughts in the way that she's being plagued, but almost like people around her are maybe either reinforcing thoughts she's already had or making her feel that way, like gaslighting her. That's kind of how it's feeling so far, especially with the I know you hate me now. I mean, yeah, you could be talking to yourself. Like you could be talking in the mirror, right? But when you say like, do you really hate me or are you hating yourself? That's where it really feels like it's someone else maybe projecting their own insecurities onto her. And maybe the dad thing is, a common thing that likes to get brought up in conversations when particularly women are not behaving in a way that someone likes. A lot of times things are brought up about, relating that back to or connecting that with their dad or, like that is something that gets thrown around a lot. So her bringing that in makes it sound to me like that may be something that this other person has said to her. And it's like, I can't recall the last time I've taken advice for anyone. That again feels like something someone would say to you, like you need to take your own advice or you need to take advice because you clearly, it's like gaslighting. I don't know. That's just the impression I'm getting so far. We'll see.
I bet you hate me now. Bring on the thorny ground.
Lost my heart, then I hope to die with a peace of mind.
A peace of mind.
Piece together my brain soon as this beat rewind. nitrogen and propane, I spike your drinking times. I mean it hard to swallow this game, you throw up every line. I know there's people got Napoleon complexes, that's my confession. You say that we're equal, but I know you're beyond guessing that I'm beyond desperate. 6 a.m. on a Friday morning, my darkest hours. Them heartless hours. My apartment is lost in a coffin. I'm dead to the world like I popped me a couple downers. Down and out on my luck. Salt water hard on my tux. And I call, she don't pick up. Then I fall when summer's ending. I mean, it's no pretending. I'm stuck in my ways and you're offended. That's life. That's you, that's me, that vice. You're wrong, I'm right, that's right. I belong somewhere on ice. I'm colder, my new blood type. Even colder, cold shoulder. Born sinner, you know cold shoulders. I have nothing to lose. My dark side been well in tuned. A Gemini go show them faces. And this here just one of my moves, Babylon.
Was it worth?
I am obsessed with this. Okay. Loved that verse. Also, I don't even think, I feel so disjumbled right now. This is not how I thought this video was gonna go. Not because I didn't think this was possible. It's just like, I don't know. I feel like I feel at the end of albums when I'm like, my brain is mush. My brain is fried. That's how I feel. And I'm on song 1. So there's that. I don't even think I talked about this of like, crucify me. It's like, you're punishing me for sins kind of thing. It's basically like, I'm dying for your sins. I don't know why that didn't click till just now, but now it's clicking. That I think that's why I was getting that inherent vibe of this is someone else projecting something onto her, because these are technically your insecurities. These are your sins, but I'm the one being persecuted for it. I didn't even... We're doing great. Anyways, loved Kendrick's cadence. Also, love this verse. Cross my heart, then I hope to die with a peace of mind. And then it's piece together my brain, which, so it went from P-E-A-C-E to P-I-E-C-E. Love that. I love when he starts messing with peace. He's done that in a few songs and I like it. Okay, this was one thing that stood out to me. As soon as this beat rewind, but the nitrogen and propane, I'd love to say that it was because of science class or, you know, I just really know my elements. It is not. It is from a love of murder mysteries that I know that that creates cyanide. That's a bar. I'm obsessed with that. So nitrogen and propane, I spike your drink. Will I say that? Okay, wait. Now that I say it out loud, I hope I said that very confidently, and now I'm wondering if I'm right. Hold on. Okay, yeah. It's found to produce hydrogen cyanide. Okay. I was like, I said it so confidently, and then I sat there and I was like, what if you're wrong? I spike your drink at times. Turn up, make it hard to swallow this game. You throw up every line. I don't even have words for that, but I'm obsessed with it. Anyways, I noticed people got Napoleon complexes, which again ties into this whole thing of like, you're crucifying me for your sins, where it's like, you're projecting. That's my confession. You said that we're equal, but I know you're beyond guessing, that I'm beyond desperate. 6 a.m. on Friday morning, my darkest hours, them heartless hours. And then how it stopped. Loved. My apartment is lost in a coffin. And then that, and just like thinking about that with the cyanide line and the whole crucifying theme, like, I love this. I'm dead to the world like I popped me a couple downers, down and out on my luck. Love. Salt water all on my tux, and I call, she don't pick up. So I'm assuming that that's meaning it as like tears, right? I'm trying to think if there's any other ways to interpret that. I'm sure there is, but like that's what my brain went to. Then I fall when summer is ending, like the seasons are changing. Love. I mean, there's no pretending. I'm stuck in my ways and you're offended. That's life. That's you, this me, that vice. You're wrong, I'm right, that's right. And I love it too, because to me, you could take this like two ways. You could take it as he's like on SZA's side, right? This is his verse kind of like backing up what she's saying, right? Because he's like, I noticed a lot of people got Napoleon complexes. Like, he's seeing this type of behavior in other people as well. But there's also parts of this that also kind of sound like he could be talking from the other perspective. That's you, this me, that vice, you're wrong, you're wrong, I'm right, that's right. If he were the other perspective, the person who is crucifying her kind of thing, that's of course what that person would say too, which I think is really cool. I think it's more him backing her up, kind of seeing this type of person who does this, whether that be a family member, romantic relationship, general public, you know, like whatever, being basically punished for sins that aren't yours. But I do think it's cool that there are ways of interpreting it. I belong somewhere on ice. I'm cold. And my new blood type, even colder, cold shoulder. And then born sinner, you know, Cole showed us. I'm going to assume that that has to do with one of Cole's, either a song or an album or something like that. Oh, and it's capitalized, so I'm gonna assume, yeah. I have nothing to lose. My dark side been well in tune. A Gemini, him and his Gemini, you know, it just doesn't feel right if there's not a Gemini reference. The twin thing, multi faces of a Gemini kind of thing. My dark side, which makes me think of Dark Side of the Moon, and then Gemini gonna show them faces, which also kind of sounds like phases. So it just made me think of like phases of the moon. And this here, just one of my moods. And he says Babylon, but the way he said it kind of sounded like Babel, I think. Hold on.
And this here just one of my moves, Babylon.
Yeah, it sounds like he's saying Babylon, but it almost kind of sounds like babble on. Keep talking, like keep running your mouth. I think that maybe is how it's supposed to be taken. This is an interesting intersection because I was actually talking to JB, who sent me one of SZA's songs at one point that he thought I would like. I was literally talking to him about a Taylor Swift song the other day. The song is Cowboy Like Me. This particular song is a really interesting one to not only like deep dive, but also it's something that I find interesting to talk to people about, because it's interesting to know how they took it, because you could take it two different ways. I mean, there's parts throughout it that support there being two ways to take it, but one of the like really key places is specifically a line that talks about the gardens of Babylon. Well, actually, okay, ignore me. Part of me really wants to cut this out, but I also just think it's funny because sometimes my brain will just make things up. So in my head, that fall summer line, there was also some like plant botany type situation. There was a line of that, but I think it's just because of the album cover. Because I was going down a rabbit hole of talking about the Gardens of Babylon and how, to my knowledge, there's no like definitive evidence that the Gardens of Babylon existed, specifically the gardens. This is just one of my moods, Babylon, and then thinking about, is this all in your head kind of thing? You know, or are you projecting? I was going down that route. But that is in fact not applicable to the situation because he doesn't say Gardens of Babylon. He just said Babylon. So let's just all ignore me. I thought I was really going somewhere with that, but I just made a connection that wasn't there. And that does happen. Okay, we need to move on.
Was it worth it? Would you do it again? Aren't you tired of always making amends? Or I know you hate me now. I bet you hate me now. Bring on the thorny ground. Crucify me. Crucify. Crucify me. Crucify. Crucify. Crucify me. Crucify.
Loved that so much. The way that she says, I know you hate me now. I bet you hate me now. And then the bring on the thorny crown. I don't know why the first time I heard that didn't click. But then the second time I heard it, I think it's just because I wasn't really thinking about Kendrick at the very beginning. Because this was when? Yeah, 2014. Just to think about how he would go on the Crown of Thorns, Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers era. That's really cool. That's just like a cool interconnected moment. Love that. We need to move on. Okay, let's watch the video for that one. You know, I don't think I really noticed that fully at the beginning. It almost sounds like it rewinds. Oh, and in that part it says rewind when I rewind the beat. So is it like, it's like a cycle, which also gives me damn energy. Oh, I like that. How did I not realize that was the rewind sound? Oh, that's crazy. Different? Okay, no wonder I didn't realize it because that wasn't present on that version. Listen, there was a moment there where I was like, did I just like black out? Not realize that it did that? I was like gaslighting myself in my brain as it was playing because I was like, wow, you really missed out on that. Was that maybe like a transition from the previous track on the album? Or was that just like something special that was added to the video? Please let me know, because I like that. That was different. I'm just very confused.
Crucify, crucify me, crucify, I can't recall the last time I took advice from anyone. Shaped like the figure eight. Who trusts pretty girls anyway? And I can't recall the last time I took advice from anyone. I'm sure I'll be the death of me. And I can't recall the last time I took love from anyone. I called daddy, who's got one anyway. Now I'm
Okay, one, I have to say the infinity sign is interesting when you think about, she says the figure eight. That's a lyric, right? Yeah, shaped like a figure eight. And then it was the infinity sign. That's interesting. Second of all, why does this feel ominous? I mean, I hate to like get ahead of myself here, but it's like she laid this down and I was like, oh, okay, like some people don't want to swim with their jewelry and things like that. Like that makes sense, but it's also a piece of paper. I mean, I get it. Like you would take everything out if you were just going to go swim. But I guess it's like the fact that she's like laying it out so intentionally. Is this? Okay, actually, you know what? Let's just watch before I get ahead of myself.
Was it worth it? Would you do it again? Aren't you tired of always making
making the face because the ring is back on her finger. And I don't know if that's like, that was just like a missed thing or if that's intentional.
Hate me now. I bet you hate me now. Bring on the thorny ground. Crucify me. I'm really over the crying thing. Wiping on my tears. Who cries anyway? Spread like disease all over me. We did ungodly, ghastly things last night I made. Who's God anyway? You're mine any day.
Wait, so was there an original song and this is a remix? Because I swear, we didn't hear that line, right?
Night I made. Who's God anyway? You're mine any day.
Yeah, we didn't have those lyrics. I'm gonna listen better. Hold on.
All over me. We did ungodly, ghastly things last night
Unghastly things last night.
I made. Who's God anyway? You're mine any day. It's burning. Take me. I wanna feel your power. This final hour. Tell me. Are you losing yourself? Will you lose it for me? Are you losing yourself? Are you losing yourself? Will you lose it for me? Are you losing yourself? Was it worth it? Would you do it again? Aren't you tired of always making amends? Or I know you hate me now. I bet you hate me now.
It's also giving Ophelia. That might just be because I've been more thinking about like Hamlet and Ophelia and all that because of Taylor's new album. It may just be because of that is why that's making that like, deal. But I don't know. Anytime a woman goes into Watcher like that, it's gonna make me think of that even before this album. But I need to see the lyrics because this definitely doesn't have Kendrick on it. So I guess that was like maybe a different version, maybe the original, and then this is like the Kendrick verse one is like a remix or something. But I'd like to see the lyrics because like I picked up on most of it, but I'm also like trying to pay attention to the video. So
Bring on the thorny ground. Crucify me. Crucify. Crucify me.
oh, okay. So this is someone else picking up. So that's her note. So I was right about what was happening. Okay.
Crucify. Crucify. Crucify me. Crucify.
The note. So this must have come out before the album, or I think it said EP on Apple Music. What? Wow. We need to move on. What? First of all, I loved that, but that was crazy. Next up is Doves in the Wind from 2017. I need time with that song. I know I missed a bunch of stuff. There's no way I didn't.
Real niggas do not deserve pussy.
I feel like that's a different tone than I've heard from her before.
Meaning it's more you see right through walls, ain't talking about pussy. Meaning you deserve the whole box of chocolates. Call
one, very different sound than I've ever heard from her, which, I mean, I know I just said. The walls thing, these walls would have been, oh yeah, so this would have been afterwards. As soon as she said walls, and then after that, I was like, wait, that's cool. And I like, and the fact that he's a feature on this, that's really cool. Okay, sorry, I just got all caught up in that. Second or third, I don't know. The way she said chocolates, moved that word around, I really liked that.
Talk to me. Hey, hey, hey.
Attention, all you niggas, all you bitches.
Back and relax your mind, just right. Sit back and relax your mind, just right.
Wait, hold on. I might be getting this wrong. You deserve the whole box of chocolates, meaning it's more you see through walls. Had a lot going for him. Almost gave it up for, never even pushed for, where's Forrest now when you need him? Is she saying she wished someone wasn't pushing for that, was seeing more than just those types of walls? Or if she's saying she wishes she, wait, okay, wait, just, let me just keep listening.
Back, relax, just ease your mind. I'm not watching my TV.
Niggas will lose their mind for it, wine for it, dine for it. Pussy. Spend time for it, see no color line for it. Pussy.
I've heard that TikTok sound, I'm assuming. Just the way he said that, unless he says that in a different song. Nothing else sounds familiar, but that part does. So I'm thinking that's like a clip from TikTok.
Double back handicap and go blind for it. Pussy got endless prisoners. Pussy always revenging her. Pussy is calculating. Good pussy is rather dangerous. Pussy can be so facetious. The heavyweight champ. Pussy is so undefeated. Let's amen to that. I mean the pump fakes on the Facebooks and the screw face when they look won't get you no pussy. I mean the fake chains and the code names for the insecure gon' reassure you not to get pussy. You overcompensate too much for the pussy. You like the throw a kinda shade for the pussy. See that's what pussy niggas do. I know the ways of a pussy. I see pussy looking at you. How many niggas get mistaken for clitoris in a day? How many sentiments you make before running pussy away? How many times she gotta tell you that dick is disposable? But if she fuck a young nigga like me, it's over for you. Solana middle fingers up, speak your truth.
You can never trivialize pussy, but a bum nigga like you would try it. I know what you really about. High key, your is weak, buddy. It's only replaced by a rubber substitute. We ain't feeling you. Think I caught a vibe, kinda feeling it good. Could touch the booty if you like. I ain't tripping on you.
Such a nice girl, SZA.
I'm really trying to crack off on the headboard. The bust it wide open for the right one. It's you that for me. It's you that for me. Like doves in the wind. Hey, pussy like doves in the wind.
We need to go back just a little bit. I love Kendrick's verse, first of all, of also the wine for it, dine for it, like wine and dine, but then also it kind of the way he says it, he almost said it in like a whinier way, I guess, which is interesting. Spend no time for it, see no colored line for it. And then it says double back handicap, go blind for it. So I think what that verse overall is basically saying is his commentary on a lot of things, the fakeness and things that people are doing, pretending to be someone who they aren't, like whether that be with trying to get with women or if that is in the music industry. It's applicable in all things, right? Everything's kind of connected, where it's like it's rather dangerous. I feel like it can be multiple ways. Endless prisoners, where it's like people cheat and they waste good, meaningful relationships chasing after that. But also, in the same way he's talked about like, chasing after money and being fake and not presenting like the real person, doing that like towards women. Also, the Solana middle fingers up, speak your truth is, what does that mean? Wait. That was in the credits of the last song. Is that SZA's like actual name? Yeah. Okay. I got it. I'm with you. Always revenging her, which also kind of makes me think of these walls as well. Prisoner thing. and like these walls in both oh, okay, that didn't hit until I said it out loud. Okay, that's cool. I like that. It's all those things I already said, but then it's also the opposite side of it too, right? Where it's like, you know, it kind of goes both ways is what he commented on these walls. She was still with this person while he was incarcerated, but was getting with someone else, right? I also loved how many times she got to tell you that was yeah, no, I really like this. Now her first verse makes more sense with like context, because I was kind of like, I think I'm getting it, but like maybe not. The rubber substitute is hilarious. Love that. That's really funny. But where's the other? But the bridge really brings it together of like doves, which is so cool too, because it's like purity and all of these things. And I like her making that comparison, diminishing all that encapsulates a woman, but just to this one facet, like this one body part. But it's like so much bigger than that. It's like purity, and not purity in the sense of like the way that a lot of times people talk about purity when we're talking about like virginal status. Like that's not what I'm talking about. I'm saying like purity as in like women are beautiful. It's more of like the respect, and I really like the bridge brought it home into that, because when you just treat people as sexual objects versus the respecting, honoring, and developing emotional connections. And I don't know if this is how it's supposed to be taken, but also just this kind of like, you can fly away if someone isn't treating you with respect or minimizing you to this one facet. Doves on the wind, like go somewhere else. Yeah, I really like this.
Pussy like doves on the wind. Pussy like doves in the wind. I beg for it. I want to see you crawl. I give you all the things I want to start a little bit. Take it back for it. I wanted to do it all. Unfortunately, you could understand your together. You are now watching my TV.
Ooh, I loved that. I will make you beg for it. I want to see you crawl. SZA, I love it. I love it. I'll give you all of me. Just sit back, relax. Like, but then when it says, unfortunately, you couldn't get your shit together. Ooh, it's like, if you would just treat me as more than that, if we actually were connecting, you are not meeting me at that level. I'm sure there's a lot more to that, especially because I can see the connections with these walls. I'd love to listen to these walls and then like also like follow it up by listening to this. I feel like there's more connections that I'm just not like picking up on. And I do love the, you know, life is a box of chocolates. And then thinking about, she ultimately said no to him, right? It's been a long time because he proposes to her, but they do end up getting like together, but they don't get married, right? It's been a while. If I'm wrong about that, just ignore me. There is a music video, so let's watch that.
Real niggas do not deserve pussy. Meaning it's more you see right through walls. Ain't talking about pussy. Meaning you deserve the whole box of chocolates.
Oh, that makes so much more sense now. Just now, like once I heard the whole song, now I'm hearing the beginning. I get it now. Okay. I don't know why that didn't click until just now. It's like you deserve more than, okay. I'm with you now. SZA, it wasn't clicking, but now it is.
To me, Forrest Gump had a lot going for him. Never without pussy. You know, Jenny almost gave it all up for him. Never even pushed for the pussy. Where's Forrest now when you...
I love that the sound effects are being, I love it.
need him? Talk to me. Talk to me. Hey.
niggas will lose their mind for it, wine for it, dine for it. Pussy. Spend time for it, see no color line for it. Pussy. Double back handicap and go for it, see no color line for it. Pussy. Double back handicap and go blind for it. Pussy got endless prisoners. Pussy always revenging her. Pussy is calculated, cause pussy is rather dangerous. Pussy can be so facetious. The heavyweight champ. Pussy is so undefeated. Let's get back to that. I mean, the bump fakes on the Facebooks and the screw face. When you better look, won't get you no pussy. I mean, the fake chains and the code names for the insecure gon' reassure you not to get pussy. You overcompensate too much for the pussy. You like to throw a kinda shade for the pussy. See, that's what pussy niggas do. I know the ways of a pussy. I see pussy looking at you. How many?
I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes when I think, you know, when Kendrick is Kendrick, that I feel like you know what I mean. When he's just like, he's in his head, okay? When he's like plotting and scheming, but it's like, it's for the greater good. The image I have of him when he's in that mode,
Niggas do. I know the ways of a
it's that. It's literally that.
pussy. I see pussy looking at you. How many niggas get mistaken for clitoris in a day? How many sentiments you make before running pussy away? How many times she gotta tell you that dick is disposable? But if she fuck a young nigga like me, it's over for you. Solana, middle fingers up, speak your truth.
I also do like that particular line, when you think about it in the context of these walls, is really interesting too.
You want to fight?
The sound effects, I love it. I feel like they had to have just had such a good time doing this.
I do.
We'll go then. Watch out, I'll break your stick.
You could never trivialize pussy, but a bum nigga like you would try this. I know what you really about. High key, your is weak body. It's all replaced by your right substitute. We ain't feeling you.
You'd better watch out.
You're a little tougher than I expected.
This is iconic.
Fight me.
Think I caught a vibe, got you feeling it. Touch the booty if you like. Got you tripping on you.
Nice girl.
I didn't think I could love them more until this video.
I'm really trying to crack off on a headboard. The busted wide open, but the right one. Shoot that like doves in the wind.
Come on. Come on.
Doves in the wind.
You're pretty good, but your style is no match for mine.
See like doves in the wind.
I don't know how they kept a straight face. I mean, I guess technically they wouldn't have had to have the music playing, but I feel like if they would have had the sound, I know I couldn't have kept a straight face. And I just feel like the way they interact, and like, especially like reading that one article, I would love to see behind the scenes of this.
You were lucky.
I love the light placement at the end. Oh my God, that was iconic. So good. I loved that. That was fun. Okay. Last one. We've got to get through this last song. 30 for 30, which is from 2024.
I used to think about immature things. You know, like, do you love me? Do you want me? Are you gonna call me like you said you would? Is this really your real phone number?
Some of y'all go get washed, some of y'all just go pop shit, some of y'all just go talk, but none of y'all ain't really got shit, some of y'all just look lost.
Hold on. When in 2024 was this? I think it's December. Okay. Okay, so that's after. The sound feels kind of Mr. Morale in the Big Steppers era, that like count me out a little bit, which you guys know. I love that song. But the lyrics, I'm gonna need to go back a little bit.
Some of y'all go get washed, some of y'all just go pop shit, some of y'all just go talk, but none of y'all ain't really got shit, some of y'all just look lost. I get this type of feel you ain't accustomed to. I swear I'll be at peace if it weren't for you.
Yeah, only want your love if it's solid.
But if it fuck me, then fuck you, and that's the way I like it.
That's the way I like it.
And that's the way I like
Ain't
it.
cracking a smile for none of these bitches.
That's the way I like it.
I'm wiping them down in front of these niggas.
That's the way I like it.
I'm so sorry. Back that up.
That's the way I like it.
I'm wiping them down in front of these niggas.
That's the way
That's not a stretch, right? SZA got you wiped down.
I'm 30 for 30, I'm 30 for 30, I'm 30 for 30, I'm 30 for 30.
Chat. Should they fold that bitch no yoga mat? Chat. Should they dare that nigga don't hit me back? Chat. Should I read that nigga no questions asked? Chat. They chatting, they chat.
Okay, hold on, go back. When it said chat, maybe it's just because of live streaming, but it just makes me think of you're talking to the chat. So I was like, what? Should I fold that bitch no yoga mat? That's funny. And then, should I dead that? Don't hit me back. She's saying, should I kill because they're not hitting me back? Oh, ghosts? Like, because like they ghosted. Should I kill them because they ghosted me? Is that how it's supposed to be taken? Maybe should have ran down on you. No questions. Oh, I like that. And they're just talking. They're just talking. That's what that makes me think. Okay.
Chat. They chatting, they chat. When the sun go down, everything made me feel lonely. Hello, sad thing, but right now it's just a home. Try to feel good inside, you know, don't wanna hold me. Hype me up, you give me hype. You my favorite coach, compress the line. Fucking stress off, that's my only vice. I take it off when you tell me if I'm feeling fine. I run it up, risk it all like I'm rolling dice. Taking it all, that's my second life. That's me, passed out in a nigga backseat. Cash out on the backstand beach. Already know my body, already know that's me. Bitch, shifting, you might get me. All I want to love if it's solid.
Some of y'all go get washed, some of y'all just go pop shit, some of y'all just go talk, but none of y'all ain't really got shit, some of y'all just look lost. I get this type of feel you ain't accustomed to. I swear I'd be at peace if it weren't for
Love that.
Yeah, only want your love if it's solid.
But if it fuck me, then fuck you, and that's the way I like it. Everything been okay. They salute me so damn much every time.
I love that. Ote. Loved that. I love the line, I swear I'd be at peace if it weren't for you. I think I'm getting this. When the sun goes down, everything makes me lonely. So like when it gets nighttime, like I get lonely. Side thing, but right now he's just the homie. Trying to feel good inside. He never want to hold me. So it's like, even though I'm lonely and I need more than just physical intimacy, it's like what I go to for like stress relief, because that's her only vice. She doesn't have other vices. It's just that. I run it up, I risk it all, like I'm rolling the dice. So it's like, even though I know that this is dicey because I only want love if it's solid, but in the meantime, I'm just gonna use this as my vice, even though I know that's not really what I want. Some of y'all just talk like you don't even want that. Even though that's what I want, I'm still gonna engage in this because that's my stress relief. It's the cycle. I don't wanna just chase after someone who doesn't actually want me like that. But this is also the way I deal with stress. Endless vicious cycle. But if it's fuck me, then fuck you. But I'm going to meet you with that same energy. If I'm getting that, maybe. I really like the sound of this though, and the way they're going back and forth. But I love this right here.
Everything been okay. They salute me so damn much every time I show up, nigga, her bout face. Everything no cut, I fuck y'all up. I'm really gonna trip out, babe. Load of 87 guts while you waiting on nuts. Tell them I was on PCH. You fucking with niggas that thinking they cuter than you? Oh, say you on your cycle, but he on this period too? Oh, the tables been turning so much, I was thinking it's foosball. The tenderness of them was taking them for some wagyu. Walk, talk, like Kenny, like Boss, like Solana. I promise, more buzz. There's a waltz, there's a crater, or a spaceship. Shut the fuck up, get lost. No favors, I wager whatever you worth. I bought something about a conservative regular girl that still can beat a bitch ass. Thorough as fuck, don't need your bitch ass. Psychic as fuck, can reach a bitch ass. Zodiac sign, it must be a Gemini moon. Cause shit, we about to go half. Mistakenly, nobody been in a bag. But how many bodies done been in her bag? Some of y'all gon' get washed.
What? That was a lot. Hold on. They salute me so damn much every time I show up. Love that. Everything no cut. I fuck it. Also the no cut and then it's like wagyu cut meat. No, I don't know. Maybe that's a stretch. I'm really gonna trip about Bay. Is that a call out about like involving Whitney? So it's like blow the 87 guts. Tell him I was on PCH. So like that's a highway, right? I know he's 87. That's the year he's born, right? Or maybe that's referring to also, oh, isn't there the car? Oh, duh. The 87, GNX. Oh my God. It's been too long, guys. That makes way more sense. They're cuter than you. I like the way he said that. I like this. Say you on a cycle, but he on his period too. The table's been turning so much. I was thinking it's foosball. Love. And then the tenderness, wagyu, it's wasp. Also, the front cover, isn't she like kind of like a bug, right? And then also there was it's a crater or a spaceship. Shut the fuck up, get lost. And this album is SOS, right? So maybe it's like, I haven't heard this, obviously. Is that on theme? Is that bug kind of image that she has at the front like an alien, abandoned spaceship metaphors? I don't know. No favors, I'll wager. Whatever it's worth, I ball. And then the foosball deal. Okay, I like that. Regular girl that can still beat a bitch. I love that. Psychic as fuck. You can read your bitch ass. Okay, I love that too because of the psychic thing. And then you bring in the moon sign. Zodiac sign, it must be a Gemini moon. We about to go half. Oh, I love that. The going half, two sides of the Gemini. There's layers to that and I love it. Mistakenly, nobody been in they bag, but how many bodies have been in her bed? It makes me think of like body bags though. Also, I can take that as like, maybe it's also saying you're commenting on like her and who she's been with instead of her work ethic. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting, which is so true with women in the industry. To me, it kind of mirrors that. How many times do men in an interview get asked about things that are not really about their work, not really about what they've done or their career, which is why they're supposed to be there, versus women? That's a big one to me. Like once you start paying attention to it, you cannot unsee it. And it feels very similar. My God, they're like this with so many women in the industry. Most women, if not all. It's like with Taylor. Just because someone writes about their life and their music because she's a songwriter, that is still connected to her work, but that doesn't mean it's an open thing to talk about that. Also to minimize her work as that's the only thing present, because that's not accurate. Her whole discography is not about that. Now she just usually shuts down a lot of it unless she wants to talk about it, which has been really rare until very recently. But it's like you're wasting questions instead of talking about the things that we should be talking about. It gives that kind of energy.
Some of y'all just go pop shit, some of y'all just go talk, but none of y'all ain't really got shit, some of y'all just look lost. I get this type of feel you ain't accustomed to. I swear I'd be at peace if it wasn't for you.
Yeah, only want your love if it's solid.
But if it fuck me, then fuck you, and that's the way I like it. That's the way I like it.
Cracking a smile for none of these bitches.
That's the way I like it.
Wiping them down in front of they niggas.
That's the way I like it. I'm 30 for 30, I'm 30 for 30, I'm 30 for 30, I'm 30 for 30.
Check. Should they fold that bitch no yoga mat? Check. Should they dead that nigga no strings attached? Check. Should've ran down on you, no questions asked. Chat, they chat, they chat, they chat, chat,
Do I let him bump his gums or getting whacked?
chat,
Do I take his head off and wear it for fashion?
chat,
Oh,
Do I do my stuff and take it to the max?
chat, they chat, they chat, they chat.
oh, I loved that. I'm gonna be honest, I have a live stream and I need to eat something. I have a very little small window, so I am kind of speeding through this, so I apologize. I am sure I've probably missed some stuff in this last track especially, but because I spent an obnoxious amount of time on that first track, that was my bad. I'm trying to play catch up, but I loved that. Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers and then GNX. I have the urge to go listen to both of those albums right now, like straight through. I feel like there are some shots fired in here, so I'm excited to see you guys' comments because I know you all tell me the things that I missed because I'm sure I've missed a ton because just the little that I did pick up on, there's shots fired. That's not a stretch, right? Right. You guys let me know. This was so fun. I knew I was gonna love SZA because the little bits that I have heard, but I really liked this a lot. Sitting here like, can we throw in like a SZA intro to video, please? I know that's not like our picked artist right now for albums, so we can wait on that, but I may need some more SZA, like a SZA fix until we can do maybe a deep dive in the future. So if we could maybe add her as an artist in that series, I would appreciate that, please and thank you, because I think we would have fun with that. As always, let me know, what did I get right, what did I get wrong, what did I miss, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.